Oh yeah, it is another episode of Crystal's Nightcap. We have this one on YouTube tonight. I'm sorry that last night we couldn't get it up, but we're going to have this one tonight on Hump Day on YouTube. You know what Hump Day means? That means I'm bringing you Crystal's Boyfriend of the Week. If you haven't listened already, you can go check it out. This week, it's 24-year-old Casey Franco from Turlock. You guys have seen Casey before. You've heard of Casey on the podcast before, and finally, he's made it as my Boyfriend of the Week. Ladies, he's single. He's been single for 6 months. So go check out Casey, put a face to the name. He's up right now at crystalrosas.com. We're going to hear a conversation between him and I about being single in the Bay Area, about him growing up in Turlock, and I give him some advice on his Tinder profile. I pretty much go in on poor little Casey. My bad, Casey, but it was really fun, and I know that you're going to like it as well. So this is how I like to start Crystal's Nightcap. It's a segment called Hand Me the Headlines. Anything trending, celebrity news, things that are going viral, we're going to talk about right now. So this first thing, I'm almost positive you've seen and have been disgusted as I have. I've been putting it off because I just think the story is hella gross and I didn't want to talk about it, but it's just getting so viral and it's really getting out of hand, if anything. So there's a female that went viral on Twitter. She's under the age of 18. She is a child. She went to a grocery store. She went to the freezer ice cream aisle, opened up the door, took out a tub of ice cream. It's called Blue Ribbon. What is it again? Blue Bowl ice cream. Blue Bell, my bad. Blue Bell ice cream. Took out a big tub, took off the lid, licked the tub of ice cream, put the lid back, and just put it in the freezer for someone else to buy, for another customer, an unknowing customer to buy and eat. And it was nasty. I remember when I first saw this, I did kind of think it was funny. I'm immature. I'm sorry. I did think it's funny. But after a few days, a lot of people didn't think this was funny. People actually were, rightfully disgusted. And now this 17-year-old is facing felony charges for tampering with food. She was the first person that I saw that went really viral. I did see different renditions of this before. I saw on Twitter a girl who went to the hygiene aisle and she took out deodorant, used that deodorant, put the cap back on, put it back. The ice cream video, I believe, came out after this. But the ice cream licking video, the ice cream licker, as we're calling her, is the one that really, this story popped off, made national news, obviously. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of copycats. So we saw someone go again to the oral care aisle and get a huge Listerine bottle, uncap that thing, chug it, swish it in their mouth, spit it back in the Listerine, close it up, and put it back as if nothing happened. If you do take a good look at the video, though, you can tell that the other Listerine bottles have a plastic saran, cap over the actual cap so that you know if someone tampered with it or not. Obviously, if you're out here buying Listerine, you're not going to grab the bottle that looks opened, unlike the other ones, right? Because the Listerine bottle is black and then all the other labels are white. So I wouldn't touch that one. I think that one was just to kind of go viral. I think a lot of these are obviously to go viral or to get a laugh. The most disgusting one that I have seen so far is this grimy guy. I don't know why, for some reason, I feel like guys are just grimier than girls. Sorry. It just looks grimier when this guy's doing it, okay? He is at the grocery store, grabs a big jug of Arizona iced tea, uncaps it, and just hacks a gross loogie in there. It is nasty. And of course, in true Crystal fashion, all these videos are up at crystalrosas.com. But the debate has been, coming up on Twitter and on social media in general, in topics in general. Should people like this be held accountable? Should jail time be a punishment for someone who is committing these crimes? A lot of people think, even a caller today on Wild 949, while I was talking about this in the mix, a lot of you guys do think that the ice cream licker should get jail time because she's the one who kind of made this viral and we need to be setting an example out of this. I do think it's gross. I think it's nasty. Blue Bell Ice Cream says, I love their statement. Their statement is what really got me. They said, the safety of our ice cream is our highest priority and we work hard to maintain the highest level of our confidence of our customers. Food tampering is not a joke. We will not tolerate tampering with our products. We are grateful to the customers who alerted us and provided us with information. Twitter. Twitter is the one that made this viral. Give credit where it's due. You need to thank Twitter, first of all. Second of all, I think it's funny they say the safety of our ice cream is our highest priority. I mean, they could have phrased that a little differently. The safety of your customers should be the highest priority. But I get what they're saying. They also said that they have tracked down the tub of ice cream and they pulled it from shelves. They pulled all those quarts from all the shelves and all the Walmarts. That seems a little fishy to me. How are you going to track down the ice cream quart? Because I'm sure that this video was up for a few days before it went viral, and before y'all got, wind of what actually happened. I don't think they really tracked down the tub of ice cream. I think they're just trying to make us feel a little better. The people in Texas over there, they're not buying this, Blue Bell ice cream, so they're trying to make sure that they have their bases covered. I don't think that would be possible for them to track down this one licked tub of ice cream. That's just my idea. And I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, Troy's TV. He had his own take on this, actually. He thinks that Ariana Grande is to blame for all of this, like, food tampering, ice cream licking, Arizona spitting. Because remember a few years ago, she was at a donut shop with her boyfriend. And I don't know if you remember this story, but this story went viral as well. Surveillance video of the donut shop caught Ariana Grande like licking a donut there and then just kind of like leaving it for other people and giggling it off. So my boy Troy's TV, he's saying that Ariana Grande needs to be in jail. The ice cream licker needs to be in jail. These people need to be in jail. Okay, this is just my opinion. If you take a step back, I don't think that people should be going to jail for licking ice cream. I know it's disgusting. It should be for sure punishable. But I don't know. I feel like that's a really harsh punishment. Some of you guys are like, heck no, she needs to be locked up. I get that. And especially to make a example out of someone. But I don't know. To jail. There are just people out this world who do way, 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 way worse stuff. Definitely make an example out of her, give her a huge fine or something. I don't know. I just feel bad. This little girl is just trying to make a viral video and to put her in jail. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hit me up on socials at La Crystal Rosas. Again, you can see all of these videos up at lacrystalrosas.com. So there was another debate that went on Twitter. And this time someone asked on Twitter, does swimming in a pool count as taking a shower? People were pretty much split on this one, okay? There was an actual survey taken by CDC. I don't know what that is, but 51% of Americans surveyed that using swimming as an alternative as bathing is okay and that they do it. Okay, yeah, people were really going off. People were calling people who take a dip in the pool as a shower dirty, disgusting, nasty. You need a shower afterwards and you need to shower before a pool. Okay. You can call me dirty if you want, but I don't think it's really necessary to shower before you get into a pool. And some people were like, ew, that's gross. Like, you need to shower before you get into a pool. I don't know anyone. I don't know one person that I've ever swam with that full on showers before getting into a pool, like with soap and shampoo and all that. When I was out here in Cabo and Cancun on my little vacations that I've been taking, none of the 40 of us that I saw were dripping wet before they got into the pool. And like, where we were, I didn't even see showers really around the pool area. So I don't think that's super nasty. And then getting into a pool, swimming, having the time of your life, dunking your hair in and out of the chlorine, hopping out, and then just going about the rest of your day without showering. I don't think it's dirty when like other people do it. If I heard, I didn't take a shower after the pool, I wouldn't be like, ew, you're disgusting. You need to take a shower. But I just wouldn't do it only because, well, there's a few things. Okay, first of all, like my hair gets hella itchy when I like let it dry from chlorine. Like, I don't know, it just like gets dry and itchy and my hair kind of feels dirty. So I do like to wash my hair when I'm getting out of the pool and especially out of like the ocean. I know sometimes the ocean can bring some beautiful curls to us ladies and it brings me beautiful curls as well. But having that like arena and stuff in my hair, I just really don't like it. So I do have to take a shower after I jump out of the pool to wash my hair. And I do have to take a shower out of the ocean, obviously. And I told you guys about when I went to Cancun, how I be chafing when I'm in the ocean. Yeah, that is not cute or fun at all. So I really do need to take a shower. I was almost going to say something else on accident if you caught that. I do need to take a shower after I hop out of the ocean. And another thing about pools and not showering afterwards for me is I don't like that chlorine smell. Like you can smell still the chlorine on your body after you hop out of a pool. I don't mind it if it's on other people. I don't mind if I smell chlorine on other people. But me, y'all know that I'm always coughing. I'm always going like this. And I just don't like the smell of chlorine that like exudes, if that's a word, from my skin. So yes, I do take a shower after I hop in the pool. When I was in Cancun a few weekends ago, we'd wake up, we'd go to the pool, I'd go straight to the shower to like rinse my hair out, shampoo, conditioner, and it gets really tangly too in the chlorine. So if I leave it like that, it's just gonna be a whole hot tangled mess. That's just me. But like I said, I don't think people who hop out of the pool and just go about their day are nasty. There's also people who are saying that the chlorine is more sterilizing than actual soap. I'm not really gonna agree with that one. I mean, I don't think that people understand like what soap is. Soap isn't really a sterilizing thing. Soap just makes your body sticky soap makes your body so slippery that dirt just like kind of rubs off. It's not really a sterilizing component of any sort. Hand sanitizer, the antibacterial, that stuff is supposed to like kill bacteria supposedly. But it's not soap, it doesn't slide germs off of your body or hands, right? As far as chlorine being sterilizing, I mean, it's not like that good for you. I don't know. It kind of dries out your skin as well. I know sometimes I be getting crackly shins and crackly legs when I come out of the chlorined pool. My skin just gets really dry. That's another reason why I like to shower, because I feel like it gets that chlorine off and rejuvenates and rehydrates my body. I don't know. People are going off either sides. I mean, 51%. There's no right or wrong answer to this. I'm not triggered by people who choose to not shower after pools. What do you think? Again, hit me up on socials. Leave a comment below if you're watching on YouTube. I'm at La Crystal Rosas. Is it gross if you're going to go for a swim and not shower afterwards? Do you think that going for a swim does count as a shower? Either way, I don't think anyone's really wrong in any of these situations. So in this segment, I like to call Crystal's Cave. We walk into the cave of myself, and we pretty much talk about like what went on with me during the day, anything that's on my mind, just things that I need to get off my chest. And today it's going to be somewhat of a rant form. Okay, so let's take our little nightcap. Let's take our little drinky. In this case, I'll take some hairspray that I've been drinking. Don't drink it. And we're going to wander into the cave. We getting deeper. We get in these crevices. It's getting hot, moist, and the cave is fuming, okay? The cave is on fire today. Crystal was triggered today, okay? I woke up with a very angry Instagram DM from my grown 40-something-year-old cousin, okay? My blood cousin. This is my dad's brother's sister, okay? Someone that, is my blood. I have her back. I assume she had my back as well. And my cousin was really angry. So basically, last night around like 11:30, I posted on my Instagram story, and it basically said, like, I was just like so happy here at work, and I was just so thankful. I'm always so thankful being here. And I posted like, man, I can't believe my boss lets me talk on the microphone to thousands of people every day. That's so crazy, right? And I always want to like introspect and think, dang, from where I started here on Wild 94.9 to where I am, I can't believe that I'm here. So I do that quite often, where I'm just like, damn, I'm like so happy that I'm here. I'm so happy that I have this job, and I'm so lucky. Like, I know I'm so lucky. So, I got a lot of people who were supporting me and like, yes, sis, like, oh yeah, you're that girl, no. And then this morning, like I said, I get a very angry, it's a DM from my cousin, and I feel like my cousin's been waiting for me to post something like this, because it was like a long DM, and it was, the timing was, interesting at the moment. But basically, my cousin went off on me. And maybe before I even say what she said, let me give a little context, okay? So I have a lot of cousins. My dad is one of 11, all right? Rest in peace, Mommy Chui. She went in. So I have a lot of cousins out here. I have more than like 50 cousins. And this particular cousin, she's one of a few. She has a few sisters and like a few brothers, or she has a brother and a few sisters. And they're always very supportive. Like, for the most part, 99% of my family is super supportive of me. And when we get together at family events and things, like, they always show me love, and they're sharing my stuff on Facebook and Instagram, reposting me here and there. So this particular cousin, I love her very much, and she's awesome, and she's always been a role model to me. But there have been a few instances where I'm kind of like, you're a little shady. Like you're not really, showing me that you're family right now. So I'll give you two examples, okay? One example was when I was kind of like first starting on like the JV show and I was interning, and I think I eventually got a position up there, right here on Wild 94.9, our morning show. I was associate producer and I would be on air every single day. And so like a lot of my family, they would like repost when I would post podcasts or be like, oh, my sister's on Wild, my cousin's on Wild 94.9. Make sure to listen to her, right? So I like shared a post of a podcast or something on Facebook. And this particular cousin, we'll call her Charlie. Okay, let's call her Charlie. That's not her name. I don't have a cousin Charlie. So this particular cousin, she commented under my post, like promoting me on the JV show. And it was something along the lines of, hey, sorry, I tried listening to you, but the songs that you guys play are just not suitable for my kids to listen to. So I can't listen to you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be listening to Wild 94.9. And this was like when I was first starting, right? And all the other comments were hella nice. And you always remember you always remember the negative ones. I always remember that my cousins supported me, but you always extra remember the people who like were kind of throwing shade. And I was like, okay, I mean, our demographic is 18 to 35 females. Like, we play Selena Gomez, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Ed Sheeran. Like, I'm sure there's a few songs that might not be, so appropriate. We're not playing Kids Bop. We're not playing the Wiggles on Wild 94.9. And I get it. And if that's your opinion, if our music is a little too rated PG-13 for you and you're angel of a family and children, that's fine. But I feel like for you to be my family member and my cousin, and like we share the last name, and for you to be posting that on like in a comment on something that I'm trying to promote that I'm doing, I feel like that's a little haterish. You could have had that comment, you could have messaged it to me, but like to have put it out there where everyone is seeing it, that just kind of like, makes other people want to like it, or, makes other people think it's okay to talk bad about our station and the music we play. I don't have control on the music we play, so it was kind of a little irrelevant. I don't know if she clearly doesn't know how radio works, but yeah, it was just a little haterish to me. It definitely rubbed me the wrong way. But I was like, whatever. I mean, that's her opinion. She has very strong opinions all the time, and she'll say what she needs to say. A lot of the people in my family are like that, and that's cool. But there was never anyone else in my family who like ever kind of hated when I would promote something, or hated on the station that I'm on, or hated. You know what I'm saying? Like, but cool. If that was her opinion, everyone is entitled to your opinion. Awesome. Wild 94.9 is 2 rated PG for you, 13 rated R for you, and in our language, fine. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And then there was another post that I did. Remember how, I still am doing a lot of challenges and feeding off of video trends on social media. So one trend that I fed off was the Tide Pod Challenge. Remember, I thought the Tide Pod Challenge was so funny, and I think there were a few cases of like children deaths, but I was always like, I mean, who isn't watching their kids to let them eat Tide Pods or whatever? So when the Tide Pod Challenge was going crazy, I did a video where like I put a Tide Pod in a tea bag, and I like pretended to make Tide Pod tea. And I put it on Instagram and Twitter and all that. And hella people were like, oh my God, LOL, I'm dying, no, it's funny. And obviously some people didn't think it was funny. There are some parents who didn't think it was funny. But they kept their comments to themselves. This same cousin, Charlie, wrote a long comment on my Instagram post and was like, how dare you? You're a role model to kids. Kids look up to you and they're watching you. They're going to emulate this. Like, you're going to see, like, you're going to cause death. Like, just going off about this Tide Pod Challenge. And I'm just like, okay, sis, if you think your kids are going to die of Tide Pods, you need to watch your kids instead of writing this long Instagram post about me. Why don't you go out here and watch your kid? Like, it was just too much. And if that's how you feel, I understand. That's your opinion. But also, you're my cousin. Like, why can't you DM that to me? Instead of putting that on my public Instagram and, talking down about me and my craft and what I'm doing. I understand that, this could be a touchy subject for you. If you really didn't like it, and if you really wanted the best for me and wanted to look out for me, you should have done that privately instead of publicly and trying to like shame me in front of people. So, and there's been other things like that on her end too. Those are like the two that just stick out to me. So that's kind of the background between me and my cousin. But when we would hang out and family events, like We were always super cool. There was never problems. She has an amazing family. She has cute little kids. It's all good. Her man is dope. Like, it's all fine. Like, there was no problems, right? And so, whatever. Time goes on, and, she's not always hating on me. Like, she does, like, hit my DMs with, like, compliments or, like, stuff like that every once in a while. But I've also heard her, like, in front of me being like, damn, if I was your age on social media, like, I wouldn't know how to act, or I wouldn't be putting all that stuff on there. And it's just like, okay, I mean, all right. Mind you, her other sisters, like my other cousins, they all have like shared my stuff. They've always been super supportive, never had said anything negative to my face or what I've seen on social media. So, like her compared to like how her other sisters have treated me, like she just seemed like more of like an outward hater. Not really hater, but just like, you don't put stuff out like that in public to your family. But if that's your style, cool. Like, do that. I didn't really like it. So it even got to a point where I like had blocked her from my stories because sometimes she would be saying some like messy things to me and it would just kind of put my vibe down. Like, I get enough hate from strangers, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't even really ever talk about it or address it because I don't really like to talk about the negativity or address a negativity. But, from my own family, it kind of hurts harder, like hits deeper. And this is someone who in our family, like people have told me before, oh my gosh, you remind me of yada yada when you were younger. Oh, my mom would even say that, oh my gosh, you're just as crazy as your cousin, Charlie, so I always looked up to her as a role model, honestly. But this morning, I got the angriest like DM from my cousin, and I don't like that post that I posted definitely triggered her. Okay. My cousin, she's grown. She has hella kids. She has a whole family, and she's over here sending me paragraph aggravation text to me. And I'm like, okay, I clearly struck a nerve. So I'm going to read you guys the DM. Oh, wait, no. I think I need more background story. So I should give the background to like the whole event, right? Okay, so basically, someone's here like training me to like calm down, like articulate, look into the camera. So my little cousin over here. So my cousin Charlie, she has a skin disease. You guys have probably heard of it before. Like Michael Jackson had it. The model Winnie Harlow had it. It's called vitiligo, and it's a skin pigmentation disease where basically like your skin starts losing its pigment. And that's pretty much the extent of the disease. I did do some research on it. It can sometimes lead to blindness, hearing loss. But basically, yeah, the majority of the people, they lose pigment in their skin. So they go from whatever shade they were to just like pretty much like a pure white. And my cousin Charlie, she's dealt with this for a long time. I mean, usually you get it before you turn 20, and less than between 0.5 and 1% of the entire population have this skin disease. She's been very open about it. She has like her own Instagram page about it. She has like a Facebook about it. And at one point, she like asked me to like help her to get more followers on her page. And I was like, okay. But then she hit me, she emailed me, she DM'd me, she texted me asking me to help her with this event that she wanted to do for vitiligo. And I think, June was vitiligo awareness month. I had no idea. But yeah, so she wanted to put on an event. She was asking me to get like Wild 94.9 involved and like wanted me to host and like to like pretty much just like be the face and brand of this event to help spread awareness for vitiligo in the Bay Area. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I, at the moment, didn't know much about it. I knew that she had it. I don't personally know anyone else who had it. And I wasn't passionate about it. Like I wasn't passionate about it. I couldn't get too involved because at that time when she had hit me, June was the craziest, busiest month. Summer is so crazy for radio people because we have vacations. We have all these brands that want to work with us. I was working with Bud Light for Pride Month. I also was helping my best friend with her wedding stuff because she was, obviously you guys remember, she was getting married in Cancun the end of June. So June was a hella busy month for me. And so when she hit me, it was just like bad timing for me. I really couldn't help her much with it. I wasn't passionate about it. So me being the face of this and all that just didn't really fit right with me. Like, I know some people might think I'm selfish for that, but I didn't really feel like I was the right face to help her with this. Even though I do have a platform, I have somewhat of a following on socials. I just didn't really feel like I could fit with that. And I that's what I have to say about that. So when she reached out to me about this, I responded saying that it was a really busy month for me. I can't really help her much with putting on the event or even getting Wild 94.9 involved. I don't even know like how we can get involved with that or what she even really wanted. But I told her that I would help her. I'll post on my socials if she wants. She just threw me the flyer and I'll post it on socials. So she asked me and I did. I posted on my Instagram, Twitter, my Snapchat. I shared on Facebook a few times. Like I tried to get her event that she wanted to do, this little meetup for vitiligo people out and about. You know what I'm saying? I try to do my part. So when I posted my little Instagram thing last night about being happy that I'm here at Wild and I can't believe that I have, an audience and all that, I feel like it definitely hit a nerve with her because, like I said, she sent me a very lengthy DM and it says, she says, yes, you have so much your power to do good and have a massive reach to the Bay Area community, and you chose not to help me reach out to the Bay Area vitiligo community. But keep promoting Betty Cakes, Nails, and Grills. Your mindset is obviously on the right track. Thanks, cuz. I'm a little butthurt, but whatever. That's what family is for, right? And then the eye roll emoji and the this emoji. And I was just like, okay, I chose you not to help out reach the vitiligo community. Our last interaction was me promoting your flyer. That was the last interaction we've had. Like I don't like, and then previously, like, I don't know. I feel like she just wanted me to get her followers up. Cause like when you look back at our DMs, she was like, can you help me? You can use me as a reference for vitiligo. I need more to get me more followers. I'm just like, okay. It was a little odd to me. It was a little odd that like she was trying to get more followers for this. Like I understand, but I just personally don't know a lot of people with it. And like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not passionate about this. So when she sent me that about that, I decided not to help her. I chose not to help her, even though I feel like I did help her by putting all of this on all my socials. Mind you, thousands of people saw this. You guys know how many followers I have and my reach I have. It's not hard to figure it out. Thousands of people saw this. She's still acting like I chose not to help her. So I responded and I said, you asked me to share your flyer on social media. I did. I'm sorry if that wasn't enough for you. But family doesn't throw things in your face like you are right now. Yes, I'll continue to promote people and businesses who treat me better than family does instead of someone who complains after I did exactly what they asked. But yes, go off, fam. And then I hit her with the same rolly eyes emoji and the ooh emoji. Maybe I was being a little petty with that one. I don't care. Like, you were making it seem like I didn't help you at all. I did help you. I did what you asked. I couldn't put on this huge event for you that you wanted. I'm sorry. But I just tried to share your event like I do with anything else that I try to share. So this one, she really goes off and she even throws some bad words at me. She says, was I disappointed? Yes. Did I have high expectations? Yes. Did I feel that you didn't care? Yes. I'm working on building something with the vitiligo community. My reach only goes so far, and I thought you could help me out since you have a massive following in the Bay Area. I know it doesn't matter to you. I know you don't care because it doesn't affect you directly. I sent you plenty of emails and texts that were never answered or acknowledged, which shows me how you really felt about helping me. Okay, well, if I wasn't communicating to you that I couldn't help or didn't want to, then shouldn't you get the hint? I mean, that's awesome that you're a persistent person, and I did help you by getting your flyer on socials everywhere, but what did you want more? Did you want me to do? She says, you have the power to do good and make a difference, to spread information and help the community, but you chose to focus on ratchet ass shit and make a fool of yourself. Keep doing you, cuz. Keep promoting those nails, because I can tell you really care about getting your followers, but you could care less about helping me connect with those that might need some support and help. Don't worry. I will never ask you for another fucking thing again, fam. And then the little smile. And I was just triggered. I was just oh my gosh, she's really out. Okay, so that's how you feel, sis. That's really how you feel, that I'm ratchet and I make a fool out of myself. Okay. Well, I could have done a few things. Okay, I could have popped off and that I really wanted to, but I decided to take a deep breath and go to my mom's house. So I went to my mom's house and I showed my mom what was going on. And she was like, she's crazy. What's going on? She's obviously, there's a problem here. Just drop it. She's not worth it. But I'm over here getting mad because she's like, she keeps getting on me for promoting my nail person. Mind you, clearly, Charlie has no idea how social media marketing works, okay? And why I'm always promoting my nail person. You think, what do you think, honey? What do you think? Why do you think I promote my nail girl? You're smart. Why do you think I promote my nail girl, okay? Why do you think I promote the guy who's helping me with my jeweler and grills and all that stuff, okay? Yes, we work together and market together, but also on top of all of that, they're good people. Okay, I go to my nail girl minimum once a month, and she is my straight up therapist, always supports me, never bashes women, has never bashed me, and always supports me. Same with my jeweler, okay? He's always out here supporting me, like buena gente like that. So I recognize real. Real recognizes real, and I will promote whoever I want to. I will post on my own Instagram whoever I feel like it. If my ratchet nails are too much for you, are too crazy for you, then do your thing, but don't throw it in my face, first of all. So, I wanted to go off, but I always tell you guys, you can never be wrong taking the high road. So she doesn't want to act like family to me. She wants to act like, I don't know what she wants to act like, but I'm just going to act like this is a clear business transaction and we're done. So I hit her with the, thank you for sharing your feelings. It's the people behind the businesses that urge me to share and support them more than the causes or businesses themselves. That's true. There's been people who've been throwing money at me and wanting to do stuff with me that I just did not like their vibe or didn't want to work with them, so I will not work with them. Okay, I work with real people who treat others well and kind and support me as well. I said, that being said, this tantrum you're currently throwing ensures me that I made the right decision. I'm open to helping the community, but yes, after hearing how you truly feel about me, us not being involved in any future events would be the best choice. Love you, wish you luck in all your future endeavors, and I will always support you no matter what. It's true. I felt like my mom when I was typing that up because my mom would hella hit somebody with something like this. And then she had to get at me with a, you're so full of shit. And then laughing emoji. She's pressed. Sis is pressed. She says, trying to be politically correct doesn't fit you very well. Nice try, though. Okay, well, being a complaining little spoiled, entitled brat to me doesn't fit you well either, honey. But I'm not going to be petty. So she said, love you more. And then this is where I did get petty. I corrected her because she uses the wrong your. When she said you're full of shit, she used the Y-O-U-R instead of the apostrophe U-R. So I corrected her and said you're Y-O-U apostrophe R-E, full of shit. And then I hit her with the Michelle Obama photo, y'all. I hit her with the Michelle Obama. Our motto is, when they go low, we go high. That's what I'm saying, you guys. Don't be, we need to just be better and, just not defame people out here and just not talk down to people. Because it's I could say so many things, but I just rather not. I just rather go high when they go low, okay? And then she says, you're so petty. I mean, pretty. Can't wait to see you at Grandpa's birthday party. Okay, to me, that was a threat. Are we going to throw hands at Papi Berna's 97th birthday party? Because if so, I'm bringing a taser. I'm going to bring a taser because I'm too pretty to fight. I told you guys before, I'm too pretty to fight. And to me, this seemed like a threat. Can't wait to see you at Grandpa's birthday party. Mom, hello. Yeah, that definitely seemed like a threat to me. This was sad. I mean, it really sucks. It really sucks that she's acting this way. And what would you guys do in a situation like this? I mean, I feel like, what else did she want me to do? I wasn't passionate about what she wanted me to be involved with. How more nicely can I try to help you, but not really be involved? You clearly aren't getting the hint. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I'm not passionate about this. And, I don't want to sit here and name all these things that I've done for people or help people out with, because I feel like that's very tacky. But if you are a follower or you've seen me out and about, you guys know what I do. So I don't need to even defend myself in that area. It's just really lame to me that after someone reaches out to help, I do what I can at the time, and you're still talking trash and nothing is good enough for you. Why do you feel entitled? I understand that we're family and I would do anything for my family, right? But I just wasn't passionate about this. I mean, there's been, okay, I have some other great examples. There's been people in the comedy Instagram sphere who have wanted to work with me and do skits with me or like help me with one of their shows. But honestly, like I just thought their stuff was whack and I didn't want to be associated with it. If you guys notice, if you go on my Instagram, all of it is just about me. Like I don't really collab with people. I don't really have people too much in my Instagram or try to promote too much because like I am very particular about what I do, put my name on and involve myself in with, you know? So I might as well just take a step back and just do my own thing. And there's been people who like get mad at me for posting certain things and not posting other things. Like I can never make everyone happy. You know what I'm saying? Like in that comedy sense, right? One of the guys who has always wanted to work with me and like have me promote his stuff, he got upset when I promoted a certain comedy show. But I promoted this comedy show because all the profits for the show were going to the fire department. So it's like, okay, this show is creating revenue to throw back at something else. Like I don't care if the comedy is going to be good or not. If the money coming in is going to be benefiting the community, I want to promote that. Like I'd rather not promote your whack show. You know what I'm saying? So those are just a few examples. And it sucks when your family throws the family card at you and doesn't act like family. I think that really is what hurt the most, that she's like, oh, that's what fam is for. And then to be attacking me and saying that I'm hella ratchet and promote, like, it's none of your business what I decided to promote or not. Okay? You don't know what I have going on with Betty Cakes. You don't know what I have going on with Campos Jeweler Nick over there. Okay? You don't know what I have going on with Betsy Braids if that's what I choose to affiliate myself with. You have no idea. So for you to be complaining and throwing that in my face as well, I'm just like, there's something wrong. There's clearly something wrong with you. And I'm going to bring my taser to my grandpa's 97th birthday in Oakland because I don't know what this girl has planned to pop off. I just feel sorry. I feel like she's had built up anger about this and about other things because I always hear stuff. And yeah, it's just a very unfortunate situation. I'm not even in a crazy position. Like, I know I have a show here on Wild and for 9. Like, I couldn't promote her thing on Wild and for 9. I will get fired. Like, if promotional things aren't ran through my job and sponsored through my job, like, I will get fired for promoting things like that. So I couldn't promote that on air. I didn't really even want to get involved with it. So I did what I could and I posted it on social media. You're still talking trash about that. Still wasn't good enough for you. And then on top of that, you have to defame me as a person and say that I'm ratchet and that I make a fool out of myself. I have other things to say, but I just rather not say anything mean. If you don't have anything nice, I just rather not and just walk out of here with my head held up high and just try to be the bigger person. Obviously, sometimes it backfires on you and then they tell you that you're full of shit. So if that's the case, if you think I'm full of shit, cool. Okay, and if you're not going to ask me for anything ever again, great, because I will not do it. And I don't want to work with anything with you ever. And like, I don't want people around me like that. I don't need family like that because it boggles my mind and people are like, blood is thicker than water. Are you kidding me? I have family members like this. I have 30,000 followers. That's nothing. That's nothing. You know, all the followers that I have combined, it is nothing. And people are still treating me like this. People in my own family are treating me like this. I've never even had listeners or friends or followers treat me like this and throw something in my face. You are not entitled to anything. I owe you nothing for you to be acting like this and treating me this way and going off in the DMs about this. I don't know, you guys. I've talked to my little cousin about this. I talked to my coworker about this. They're all shook that this grown woman is acting this way, and I am too. Okay, so like I said, on my Papi Fernand's 97th birthday party, I'm gonna have a taser in case anyone wants to throw hands, in case anyone wants to say something under their breath and look sly at me, because this is ridiculous. I love my family to death. I really will do anything for them, but I'm so happy that I didn't help her. I'm so happy I didn't help her with her little busted flyer because look how she's acting. Look what she said, like everything she said about me. Like that's really trash. Like that's honestly so trash. And you know, I'm down to do favors for people. And you know, this whole thing taught me what we're going to do with this, you guys, is we're going to turn this negative situation into a positive. That's what we're going to do. So you watching, you listening. If you're in the Bay Area and you have a cause, or if you have a small business, or you have an event that you want me to promote, bring it over. Throw it to me in the DMs. Throw it to me in the emails. lacrystalrosas@gmail.com. All this week, you guys, I'm going to be promoting everyone in the Bay Area. Whatever you want me to promote and share with you guys, I'm going to do it because obviously I need to give back more. And I just feel like we always need to make like a negative situation into a positive somehow, some way. So if you have a vitiligo event coming up soon, let me know about it. I'm posting that flyer, okay? Not you, Charlie. Not you. But anyone else, Charlie, if you have a friend with it, I'm down to help your friend out, okay? If you have like your little sports fundraiser for your kid's soccer game or whatever, hit me up. You guys, you have a business that you're starting up and want to get more names in there and more business to it, hit me up. I will be sharing Bay Area businesses with y'all all this week. And, I'll probably try doing that a little more. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to give back more. But I really try my best. I can't respond to everyone all the time. I can't promote everything. But with the power that I do have here, with the reach that I do have, obviously I should be giving back a little more. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this whole situation. That's the takeaway we're going to get. Okay, sorry that was very long. I told y'all I had to rant. That was a 30-minute rant. You're welcome. It's going to be a long podcast. You're welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed yet to Crystal's Nightcap on all platforms, you guys, we're on iTunes, we're on Spotify, we're on Google Play. Make sure that of course, the free iHeartRadio app. Make sure you subscribe so you can get notified every single night when I bring out a brand new episode. Tuesdays and Thursdays, Crystal's Nightcap is on YouTube. You can see this ugly radio face on YouTube. If you have any comments, if anyone in your family tried to use you for clout and stabbed you in the back, leave a comment below. If anyone in your family is using the family card against you because you couldn't help them out with something, I'm sure people, you guys watching have had things like this happen of some sort. Family over here asking for money. Family over here, asking for free services for things. People, for some reason, feel entitled when they don't even really deserve the services that you've given them or are offering them. You know what I'm saying? So leave a comment below, sound off. Let me know how your family has treated you dirty. I've tried to be the best family members that I could be. I'm not going to list off things that I've done to help. Like I said, I think that's rather tacky, but you guys know. And the people who I've helped, they know. That's all that really matters, period. So that's what I have to say about that. Again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. That's a that on that, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.